boys and girls, kindergarten buddies. It's nice to see you. Today we're going to be talking about natural resources and conserving natural resources. So as people, one of the things that we can do to conserve natural resources is to reduce, reuse, or recycle. Reduce, reuse, or recycle. So our recycling today is going to be with something that's a little hard to find during our coronavirus pandemic. I'm sure you probably have some empty ones at home. They're toilet paper tubes. We can't find any full ones, but we've got lots of empty ones. So I have toilet paper tubes. If you don't have a toilet paper tube to recycle, you can use a paper towel tube. And you can cut it in half. If you have really sharp scissors, let an adult help you. But we're going to reuse and recycle either a paper towel tube or toilet paper tubes. Boys and girls, one of the items that is listed on the previous page that you will need would be bird seed. If you don't have bird seed, maybe you have sunflower seeds, but we're going to be creating a bird feeder out of our toilet paper tube. We're reducing the waste, we're recycling, we're repurposing and reusing. So we're going to use this as our base, but we'll need bird seed, and if you don't have bird seed, maybe you have some sunflower seeds or any kind of seeds that birds would eat. I'm going to dump some onto my paper plate. That's what the paper plate is for. I'm just going to sprinkle some. We came outside so that if we spill any, it's okay. So now we have our bird seed on our paper plate. We're going to reuse our toilet paper tube by spreading peanut butter on it. We'll spread our peanut butter, which is what I'll use. If you have some sort of intolerance to peanut butter, then you don't have to use peanut butter. You can use as an option, get back dog, margarine. You could spread margarine on it. Or if you happen to have Crisco baking sticks, Crisco vegetable shortening, you could use that as an option if you have some sort of peanut intolerance. First step in making our bird feeder will be to use a hole punch to punch some holes in the side of our toilet paper tube. If you don't have a hole punch, get an adult to help you. He's brought me a stick. Get an adult to help you. Poke a hole with either a knife or a pair of scissors or an ice pick, but get an adult to help you. So we want holes in the sides, 2 holes in the side of the toilet paper tube. Now that we have our holes in the sides of our toilet paper tube, we're going to spread our peanut butter on our toilet paper tube. It doesn't have to be thick, just a nice thin layer. You don't want to waste too much of your food for humans making food for birds. A dog can smell the peanut butter. All right, now after you've spread that, you can see I'm going to turn it all the way. There's our hole. We're going to roll it in our bird seed. We're going to roll it in our bird seed. All right, so we have our peanut butter. If you used margarine or if you used Crisco baking sticks, that's fine. But you now have something that will attract the bird seed and hold the bird seed on. Our next step will be to put yarn. Since we're cougars, I have yarn and I'm going to use blue and gold yarn. All right, so I'm using my gold yarn, and whatever color yarn you have. If you don't have yarn, then let's use string. If you don't have any kind of string, anything that you might have, ribbon maybe would work. I just happen to have yarn in my craft closet, so that's what I'm using. So I pushed it through the hole that we made, and now I've got it tied, and here is our bird seed holder, our cougar bird seed holder with yellow and blue. All right, since we have our bird feeder all ready, one reason I want to point out that we put 2 strings in is because we want to tie it around our branch. If we had done a loop of a piece of yarn, we would have to thread it all the way up the branch, and we wouldn't be able to do that. So that's why we put 2 pieces. We're going to hang our bird feeder right here, our cougar bird feeder in our dogwood tree, and then we will come and observe. This is close to our house. If you happen to have a branch that maybe is close to a window or outside your kitchen where you're able to watch, we'll be able to see birds that maybe come. If not, if you don't have one outside your window, just put it someplace that's on your path where you will be able to check it, because the birds will be attracted to the seeds and we'll check our bird feeder later. Here we have our completed project. Our makerspace Build a Bird Feeder, which incorporates some of our natural resources as humans reduce, reuse, and recycle. So join us kindergartners next time for Science Lab on Location and create your bird feeder at home this week.